Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. This is BT Plays here, and in this video we'll be testing out the Lamborghini Aventador Drift Edition, and I can't wait because the Lamborghini Aventador by itself is pretty good. I'll obviously do a testing video for that as well, but the Drift Edition is one that I have but I rarely use, so I can't wait to use it really. So let's get straight into things and look at the customization. I've got it in a nice purple. I think it's iridescent, I believe. Yeah, it looks very nice. You got all these iridescent colours. They all look very nice on the Aventador actually, but I prefer the purple. And then obviously you got the custom liveries as well, and then the visual parts, which we will get into. So there's 4 hoods altogether. There's 2 carbon and 2 normal, and I'd rather go the stock. It looks best in my opinion, and I'm not sure if these parts are the same as what you would get on the normal hypercar version of the Aventador or not. Might have to comment that down below if you can. I'm not sure. Moving on, we've got 10 front bumpers. Let's go to the first one quick. They all actually look really nice. Wow. Let me just quickly flick through all of them. I like the carbon here. Yeah, I'm gonna equip that. I like the carbon there. Okay, now there's 2 front fenders. These little ventilation systems on the wheels in carbon, which I won't put in, but understandable if you do. For 82 rims as well. I've gone with the classic black. Caliper colour as well. You know me, I'd go with red. Side mirrors are free. I'm pretty sure there's these low ones, and then there is these high ones, 1 carbon and 1 stock. I prefer the stock. There's 2 skirts, 1 carbon and 1 primary colour one, and again I prefer the primary colour one, just fits in better. 2 rear fenders, and I believe it's just the ventilation systems again. Yeah, be nice if you had the ventilation systems at the front as well, that would match. 3 rear wings as well. I actually really like this this carbon wing here. Let's put it on for this video, why not? Let's put it on. You got 10 rear bumpers as well to match the front bumpers. They all look pretty much the same except for these ones. These ones look, damn, these look menacing. And I don't like the last one, but I'm just gonna stay with what I have already. And then obviously the interior color you can do whatever you want with. I'm just gonna keep it as it is. And before we get into anything, let us take off all the parts of this vehicle to get it down to its base value of a 159, which I thought was going to be higher. I thought it was at least going to be a 200, but obviously not. It's a 159. The top speed doesn't really matter, and the horsepower doesn't matter that much either. The horsepower matters more than the top speed in a drift vehicle. So as it stands, it's 270 miles per hour with 700 horsepower, which pretty good for a drift car, considering most drift vehicles go around 130, 120 stock, so that is pretty good. But yeah, that's us taking off all the performance parts and looking over the visual parts as well. Now what I'm thinking with this drift car is, I'm not sure if I should do a drift event on hard or on ace to test it out. I'll try on ace. I'll try this vehicle on ace. If we get close, then that'll be good enough for me, because I'm thinking it's too high for a hard difficulty event, but we'll see when we get over there. I'll catch you over in the event in just a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the event. As you can see, the wing looks very nice on this car. It does look very nice indeed. I've decided to put the event on hard. As you can see, we are a lot less than the recommended, but I'm up for a bit of a challenge, so let's get into it. I think this car can do it. I think this car can pull off a hard event. If it can, then that is brilliant, because you will get better parts sooner. So it's always good, always good. We're at the Miami racetrack for this event as well. One of my favourite drift events in the game. You get 105,000 points. Okay, let's see what this car can do. I haven't used it in a long time. I know it can go a bit too fast sometimes when you don't want it to. That's what I like about the Japanese cars. They don't go too fast because obviously they don't have that in them. The Aventador, as of now, it's a bit tight, but I'm just about hanging on. It's going a bit too fast sometimes, so I'm having to stop the car completely, which is caused me to stop my combo. But I'm managing fairly well. I think the horsepower is also quite a lot as well. But as you can see at the top of the screen there, we have already smashed the target already. And the combo does go up to 75 as well, to be fair. So could we done it on ace? Possibly we could have, but right now I like the only thing I like about this car really is when it turns, it feels a lot longer than the other cars, so it feels like I've got more room to play with. But the horsepower is very high for a drift car, and so is the top speed. As you can see, we're doing like, well, yeah, look, we're doing about 100. Turning a corner is not, we do not want to go 100 miles per hour. But we are coping, so that's something good, right? As we're coming to an end here, we must have got at least over 200,000, surely. Yeah, 263,000 for the stock car as well, which is, that's very good. That's very good. Overall, from the stock version, can go a bit too fast. Yes, probably the horsepower is probably too high as well. Yes, it's a Lamborghini, that's what you expect, that's what you pay for. But we managed to get that many points in a hard event, so I'm pretty happy with it. And of course it does look very neat, which is also something that you want as well to fill up your garage. But seeing as we can't actually go into a online event, I'm going to put all the 280 parts on this car and go into another drift event. I'm not sure if it's going to be here or somewhere else. We're going to put it on Ace, and we're going to see what this car actually performs like in 280 parts on a Ace race or an Ace event. So I'll catch up with you in a second. Okay, we are now at the event, ladies and gentlemen, and I've just checked what the price is for this vehicle, and it comes in at a hefty 786,000 crew bucks, which is one of the most expensive vehicles I've tested out on the channel so far. And it also comes in at 112,400 crew credits as well, which is very pricey for a drifting car, but of course it is a Lamborghini. But we're now testing it with 240 parts all on as well. We're doing it on Ace, we're doing the West Commercial in Las Vegas, and let's see if this vehicle is really worth the 700 grand on the Crew 2, because last race I don't think so, but we'll see this event. We'll see if it's worth 780,000, and we need to get 220,000 points, so we managed to get 240, I think, something like that last time, so we should theoretically be able to, but who knows, because I can't even speak right. Alright, we're staying steady so far. I've had to slow down a lot yeah, I haven't made that because this vehicle was just too fast. This vehicle doesn't like to drift that much, I will tell you that. And I have to keep slowing down because it's just way too fast. As you can see, we're just whopping out hundreds whenever, and it just will never ever slow down. And the horsepower as well is just really up there, which is not what you want in a drift racing car or a drift event car. We're only managing to get up to probably about 50,000 points as of now. We haven't got to our max combo, and I haven't put Hothead and Drifty. Is it Drifty? I think it is Drifty. I haven't put them on yet either on this car, so that will impact the points in this event. I won't get as many, but well, I guess to make it more organic, I should not actually add them parts, and I should see how well the car performs by itself. And as you can see, it's just too fast, way too fast. Yeah, I think the max we're going to get is about 150. Too rapid, the horsepower is just something else, and yeah, you have to master this car. You have to master it to be able to drift it. Once you get 130,000 points, which is more than halfway of the points. Obviously the other track was more flat, there was nothing to bump into. And to be fair, I feel like with the base version of this vehicle, it'll be more likely to complete this in ace than this is, because the other version, well, it base is not as fast and has less horsepower, but who knows, because that was not great. The customization is there. Obviously this car is brilliant if you were to use it in a hypercar event, something like that. In a drift event, not so much. And as you can see here, 222 miles per hour, which is way too fast. 1,244 horsepower, which to be fair isn't that much, but with the speed as well makes it just incredibly fast. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. Again, this is all good for hypercar car, so I think what we're getting from this is the Lamborghini Aventador is not that great as a drift car, but could be good as a hypercar. But overall, my verdict of this vehicle, it's not the greatest drift event vehicle I've used in the Crew 2. That's why I don't use it that much. It's just too fast, as I said before. And in my opinion, I would give it, out of 10, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's not too bad. The customization is there. There's a lot of customization for you to pick. Obviously, as you saw, it did manage to get up to 260,000 points. It is good on a flat track with no obstacles in the way, nothing like that. But with obstacles in the way, like lampposts and benches and bins and stuff like that, it is not great at all. So, taking that into consideration, I would give it a 6 out of 10 just because of that. I've used many different drift cars, and this is definitely one that I will not be using that much again. Of course, if you master it, then you may think completely different, but in my opinion, I personally don't think it is a great car for drifting, and especially for the price as well. The price is just too high when you could get other ones for so much cheaper. But with that, this is the end of the video, and if you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and yeah, I'll see you in the next car review video. Peace.